When you go to prison, you naturally give up some of your rights. For example, it would be tough to hold on to your Fourth Amendment right to privacy when you're being heavily monitored by guards 24/7. Most states strip your right to vote as well. That said, you do keep some of your constitutional rights no matter what. But could you say, run for president from prison? You're gonna need a heck of a campaign slogan. Unfortunately, the Constitution is pretty vague when it comes to the rights of prisoners. A prisoner's First Amendment rights remain in effect during their sentence, so long as it doesn't interfere with the safety and security of other prisoners and prison staff. Prisoners are also free to practice their religion, but unfortunately, there have been several cases of prisons violating this policy. One prison in South Carolina barred all print media except for the Bible being sent to inmates. These cases are fought by rights groups like the ACLU. The Eighth Amendment prevents setting excessive bail and fines, and courts have decided that juveniles cannot be sentenced to life without parole. The Eighth Amendment also protects prisoners from cruel and unusual punishment. What does cruel and unusual mean? Courts have ruled that guards can inflict pain upon prisoners if it's done to restore order rather than maliciously. They've also decided that prison overcrowding and ignoring a prisoner's medical condition violates the Eighth Amendment. But back to our question, could you run for federal office while you're locked up? While it's unlikely that you'll win, there's actually nothing stopping you from doing so. The Constitution has 3 conditions to run for a seat in the House of Representatives. You must be 25 years old, have been a citizen for at least 7 years, and must live in the state you want to represent. To be a senator, you must be 30, a citizen for 9 years, and live in the state you want to represent. To be president, you have to be 35, a natural-born citizen, and live in the U.S. for 14 years. And that's it. States could set up requirements for their own positions, but can't put any additional requirements in place to stop you from running for federal office. And if you're bold enough to run for office from prison, you might as well go big anyway, right? There are a few high-profile cases of folks running for office from prison. Representative James Traficant of Ohio took 15% of the vote in 2002 while serving an 8-year term for bribery and racketeering. Eugene V. Debs ran his 5th and final presidential campaign from prison in 1920, getting just over 900,000 votes, or 3.4% of the popular vote. And in 1798, Matthew Lyon actually won re-election to Congress from inside his jail cell. So going to prison is not a deal breaker if you're looking to run for office, at least at the federal level. What rights do you think all prisoners should be guaranteed? Let us know in the comments.